Hi, I'm going to talk about forgiveness and how it can impact our lives. But since my goal is to show the power of forgiveness, I'm also going to talk a bit about things that can happen to us when we reject it in our hearts. I do believe that forgiveness is a big weapon against threats such as anger, stress, violence, loneliness, sadness, and more. I call them threats because they can cause a lot of damage in us as well as in people around us. We all know that when somebody does us wrong, it makes us sad or angry. This can affect the way we live, the way we think, the way we love, the way we face problems, the way we treat others, and even the way we talk to people. Since we know that it is impossible to avoid being hurt in life, I think it is very important that we always forgive because it is the best way we can free ourselves from the chains of evil. If we keep evil in us, we will allow ourselves to become its slaves. Unfortunately, it is not by becoming slaves of evil that we can find true peace and happiness in our hearts. I know there will always be some people out there who will not like us or agree with us, and some of them might even try to hurt us. But we must always find ways that can allow us not to have any bad feelings that can make us as bad as those people. We must not give in to hatred or desire for vengeance. The best way to avoid giving in to such feelings is to forgive as soon as possible. Each time we manage to forgive, we become more humane. We find peace and love in our hearts. We become free. We often smile, not only with our lips, but also with our hearts. Why? Well, it is simply because the more we allow ourselves to have the grace to forgive, the happier we become. It is in this situation that we become good people. I say good people in the sense that despite our weakness and our many problems, we will still be happy enough to make people smile and be filled with joy. Some people could say, well, that's a good thing, but forgiving somebody who has really wounded us is not easy. Yes, it is true. It is not easy to forgive somebody who has really wounded us, but we can always ask a question that can help us. The question is this: what am I going to gain if this wound makes me a bitter person long term? The answer is nothing. The only gain we will notice is the growth of pain within us and people who will be so unlucky to be in situations that will require that they often interact with us. For this reason, I think we should always question ourselves when we lack forgiveness in our heart. Doing this, I think, will help us find ways to become able to forgive others. The other way we can find forgiveness in our heart is by having meditative prayers. This is even the best way to find forgiveness in our heart, I think. I say this because I know that an honest prayer followed with a meditation can help us change positively. When we give our problems to God in our prayers and then spend some moment of silence, we often find peace. This peace allows us to think clearly. It is often in this situation that we mystically become open to forgive. And when we still cannot forgive, that mystical peace allows us to have the courage to ask God to help us forgive those who hurt us. When we manage to forgive in these conditions, our peace becomes greater, and that brings back our full humanity in our heart. our lives change. Amen.